Question 28 में क्या है? In an arithmetic progression, the sum of the first 10 term is equals to the sum of the next 5 terms. Okay. The first term is A. Show that the common difference of the progression is equals to this. Okay. A1 कर रहे हैं. It says sum of the first 10 terms. That means Sn is equals to the sum of the next 5 terms. Next 5 terms का मतलब है 11th term plus 12th term plus 13 plus 14 plus 15 terms. So जो first 10 terms हैं उनका sum equals है equal है sum 11, 12, 13, 14 और 15 term के sum के. ठीक है, ये समझ आई है बात? ठीक है. अच्छा, अब हम बजाय के 11 टर्म 12 13 14 15 का सम फाइंड करें, हम ये कर सकते हैं कि हम इसको कह दें कि सम 15 माइनस सम 10. इसकी जगह ये लिख सकते हैं.
यस.
ठीक है.
यस.
फर्स्ट 15 टर्म्स के सम में से फर्स्ट 10 सम का माइनस करते हैं, हमारे पास 11 12 13 14 15 टर्म का सम आ जाए. ठीक है. वालेकुम अस्सलाम. And that would be equals to S10. अब इसको rearrange करते हैं. S10 left में भी है, right में भी है, bring it to the same side. So that means double of sum of first 10 terms would be equals to sum of first 15 terms. Okay. अब value substitute करते हैं formula में. So 2 times sum of first 10 terms का formula होगा 10 over 2 times 2a plus d times n minus 1 would be 9 equals to sum of 15 terms n over 2 2a plus d n minus 1 is going to be 14. अब इसको cancel, rearrange, सब कुछ करो and you should get what d is equals to 1 by 3a. Let's see. We can cancel this 2 and this 2. Then expand the bracket, we get 20a plus 90d equals, expand the bracket, we get 15a plus 15 times 7. 98d. Rearrange, we get 80 here and 5a here. So a equals 8 by 5d. क्यों हमारा डिफरेंट आ रहा है? 1/3 आना चाहिए था. देख, let me just check कोई वैल्यू गलत लिखी है. अच्छा, d फाइंड करना है तो हमारा d आ रहा है, काफी चेंज आ रहा है. d आना चाहिए था 1/3 ऑफ a. हमारा तो नहीं आ रहा.
5 over 15 था.
हाँ, 5 over 15 आना चाहिए. Let me see what we've done wrong. Fifteen into 14 divided by 2 is, ये वैल्यू गलत है. This is supposed to be
105.
ये 42 आना चाहिए. ये गलत लिखा हुआ. So even then तब भी कोई
ये
गड़बड़।
5 नहीं होगा?
Getting 42, 15 divided by 2 into 14, 105. 15 divided by 2 into
हाँ सॉरी 100.
105. So then we do get 15 here. Plus. And then we get D equals 1/3 of A, and that is what we were supposed to take that. Okay, so that's how you do part 1. Part 2. Given that the 10th term is 36 more than the 4th term, find the value of A. 10th term is 36 more than the 4th term. So अगर इसकी equation कैसे बनेगी? 10th term is 36 more than the 4th term.
Is 10
U10, 10th term, not the sum of
Mm.
the first 10 term. The 10th term itself is
U4 plus 36.
हाँ यार ठीक है. अब 10th term का क्या फॉर्मूला होगा?
10/2 bracket 2A.
टर्म का लगा रहे हो, 10th term का फॉर्मूला, सम ऑफ 10 terms का नहीं.
ये AP प्रोग्रेशन
हाँ AP है.
A plus D into 10 minus 1 9.
A plus 9. ठीक है. और 4th term का क्या हो जाएगा?
A plus 3D.
ठीक है, प्लस 36. ओके, अब इधर से D की वैल्यू निकल आएगी. We get 6D equals 36, so we get D equals 6. और हमें चाहिए A की वैल्यू. So we can substitute it in the formula. D equals 1/3 of A. So A will be equals to 3D. So A should be equals to 3 times 6, which is 18. Let me check. Question 28. Okay, 18 is the answer. Okay. Part B. The sum to infinity of a geometric progression is 9 times the sum of the first 4 terms. Given that the first term is 12, find the value of the 5th term. Okay. The sum to infinity of a geometric progression is 9 times the sum of the first 4 terms. क्या equation बनेगी ऐसे?
S infinity
ठीक है.
is equals to S4 into 9.
ठीक है, 9S4. ठीक है. अब फॉर्मूला सब्स्टिट्यूट करा. S infinity का क्या फॉर्मूला?
A upon 1 minus R
ठीक है,
is
equals
equals
to
to
9 times
9.
sum of 4 terms, first 4 terms का क्या फॉर्मूला?
A upon A upon 1 minus 4 होगा.
SN का फॉर्मूला होता है, गिवन भी होता है फॉर्मूला शीट में. A ब्रैकेट 1 minus R power N upon
power
1
n.
minus. ठीक है. So A 1 minus R power N upon 1 minus R. 1 minus R 1 minus R हम दोनों साइड से कैंसिल कर लेते हैं क्योंकि दोनों के डिनोमिनेटर में. सिमिलरली A भी कैंसिल कर लेते हैं दोनों साइड से. तो अब लेफ्ट साइड पे रह गया 1 equals 9 times 1 minus r or nf4 because it was s4. Okay. Now you have to find r from here. So going to send 9 to the other side equals 1 minus r power 4. That's going to be r power 4 equals 1 minus 1 by 9. So r power 4 is equals to 8 upon 9. Okay. But the question is not asking for the value of r. It's asking for the value of the fifth term. तो fifth term का क्या formula होगा?
A
U5.
bracket 1 minus r to the power 5.
AR n minus 1. ये होता है formula. So it's going to be U5 equals AR power 4. A पता है हमें?
Twelve.
Yes, it's given in the question 12. And R4 is also known. ये आ गया था R4. R power 4. So U5 equals 12 times 8 upon 9. Whatever this is the answer. 10.7. So what did you do 29 and 30?
I was able to do 28 and 30, but not 29.
Okay. Okay, let's go to 29. Two heavyweight boxers decide that they would be more successful if they competed in a lower weight class. For each boxer, this would require a total weight loss of 13 kg. Excuse me. At the end of week 1, they have each recorded a weight loss of 1 kg. And they both find that in each of the following weeks, their weight loss is slightly less than the week before. Boxers A weight loss in week 2 is 0.98 kg. It is given that his weekly weight loss follows an AP. Write down an expression for his total weight loss in next week. Okay, so part 1. It's an AP and they're talking about total weight loss. So that means they're asking for the sum of all the weight loss in all of the X weeks. So you have to find Sn. And the formula for Sn in an AP is n over 2 times 2a plus b n minus 1. So instead of Sn, we write Sx equals x upon 2 times, do we have a? No, we don't know the beginner's weight. Write down expression for total weight loss after x weeks. A तो नहीं पता, D पता है. What's going to be D? First week, 1 kg weight is lost.
0.2
Minus
0.00.
minus 0.0. कम हो रहा है ना. First week 1 kg lose हुआ है. Second week 0.98 lose हुआ है. So D is minus 0.02. Okay. So 2a minus 0.02 times x minus 1. What do we do about a? Let me check. Oh, ये पता तो है 1. First week 1 kg weight is lost. Second week 0.98 kg weight is lost, and this follows an arithmetic progression. So ये पता है. I don't know why I was looking for the total weight. गलत कर रही थी. I was looking for the weight of the boxes. That's not what A is. A, the progression is for the weight lost every week. So first week 1 kg lose हुआ है. Second week 0.98 lose हुआ है. बताया कि this is an 8 week. So of course A will be 1 and D will be 0.0. Okay, so instead of A, I'm going to write 1. So then what expression do we get for Sx? We get x minus 0.02 x times x minus 1. So we have x minus 0.02 x squared plus 0.02 x. So 1.02 x minus 0.02 x squared. Acha nahi, I did not divide this 2 with the second equation, with the second expression. Let me try fixing that. Let me just address the bracket first. This bracket को पहले solve करते हैं and then take care of x upon 2 outside. It's going to be 2 minus 0.02 and plus 0. There's an x here. Plus 0.02. Yes. So that gives us x upon 2 times 2.02 minus 0.02 x. Now multiply with x and divide with 2. So we get 1.01 x minus 0.01 x squared. If that is correct. That's the expression for total weight loss in x weeks. Part 2. He reaches his 13 kg target during week N. Use your answer to part 1 to find the value of N. So the sum of the weight loss in X week is 13. So 13 is equals to 1.01 x minus 0.01 x squared. So rearrange the quadratic equation. 0.01 x squared minus 1.01 x plus 13 is equals to 0. Use the quadratic formula and find the two values of x. Achha, it says n, not x. So you change all the variables to n. देखो क्या हुआ है week n. So now everything becomes n, not x. Apply the quadratic formula, middle term breaking to नहीं लगेगी इधर. So what answers do you get? N equals minus
101.
85.85 and
15.14.
15.15. Okay, so we will choose this answer, the smaller answer. 15.15. Usually तो ये होता है एक आंसर पॉजिटिव आ रहा होता है, एक आंसर नेगेटिव आ रहा होता है. हम कहते हैं that the negative answer cannot be true because the weeks cannot be 15.15. But अब इस क्वेश्चन में 15th week में ये वेट आ रहा है पहली दफा, मतलब the sum of the first 15, it's not actually 15, it's some other value. So एक 15.15 value आ रही है और एक 85.85. 85.85 is now unrealistic because if the target is met in 15.15 weeks, तो फिर ये 18.85 is not making any sense. So ignore that. So जो आपके पास first positive answer आ रहा है, you choose that. Okay. So that means on the 16th week the target is met. क्योंकि 15.15 तो is not the 15th week. 15th week के बाद target meet हो रहा है, so that's going to be in the 16th. Because n is the number of term, it cannot be 15.15. उसके बाद 16 आएगा. So n is 16. Just write 16. Okay. Box से 20 weight loss in week 2 is 0.92. Okay. So let's write the data for box B. First week में इसका 1 kg lose हुआ है. Second week में इसका 0.92 kg lose हुआ है. और बताया हुआ है कि this is GP. So if it's GP, A is 1 and R is what?
2.
2?
नहीं, sorry.
R का क्या फॉर्मूला?
0.92 नहीं होना चाहिए.
0.92 ही होगा. A formula for R is next term over previous term. So 0.92 is the next term over previous term is 1. So 0.9 is R. वैसे भी 1 को किससे मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे नेक्स्ट टर्म आए 0.92, so it's 0.92. Okay. So calculate his total weight loss after 20 weeks. पहला पार्ट तो ये है. So S20 फाइंड करना है. और SN का क्या फॉर्मूला होता है? GP का A 1 minus R power
A
N
bracket 1.
minus R power N over 1 minus R. It's given in the formula sheet. So A is 1. Then 1 minus rate is 0.92, R is 0.92, power N, which is 20, upon 1 minus R, 1 minus 0.92. What do you get?
टेन पॉइंट वन फोर.
ठीक है 10.1.
और हम उस केस में क्या करेंगे if R is greater than 1?
यही करेंगे.
फिर
कैलकुलेट
वो नेगेटिव नहीं होगा.
क्या नेगेटिव होगा?
अगर R जो है वो greater than 1 है और हम
हम्म.
उसे माइनस करेंगे तो वो माइनस वो पूरा नेगेटिव नहीं हो जाएगा.
बट
सब.
डिनोमिनेटर भी नेगेटिव आता है तो वो कैंसिल होके पॉजिटिव होता है.
नहीं, अगर हाँ तो
There are
अच्छा.
actually two formulas. One is A Rn minus A Rn minus 1 upon R minus 1. And the other one is Sn is equals to A 1 minus Rn 1 minus R. Books में ये होता है. For this is when R is greater than 1 and this is when R is less than 1. But in the marking scheme and also in the formula sheet, they just mention this formula for both the cases. And it works for both the cases. In fact, both of the formulas work for both of the cases. So, अगर न्यूमरेटर
we can
नेगेटिव आ रहा है तो
one.
डिनोमिनेटर भी नेगेटिव आके उसको कैंसिल कर देता है. If that is the only issue. So you stick to any one of these formulas. Let's stick to the lower one. The second one, because it's given in the formula sheet. The first one is right. So you don't need the first formula at all.
Okay.
All right. Next part says, and show that he can never reach his target. कह रहे हैं कि कोई भी वीक हो जाए टारगेट नहीं अचीव होगा. टारगेट क्या है कि सम टोटल 13 kg हो जाए, उसका 13 kg वेट लूज हो जाए. But you have to show that it's not possible. No matter how many weeks he keeps doing this, उसका सम कभी 13 kg होगा ही नहीं, इसका टारगेट ही नहीं मीट होगा.
Sum will be less than 13
With sum.
of 20 weeks.
But what about 25 weeks? What about 30 weeks? What about 80 weeks? What if he keeps doing this?
Sum to infinity.
Yes,
would
sum
be
to
less
infinity find karo. And why are we finding sum to infinity? Because r is less than 1. You can remember the first term is 1, second term is 0.92, and r is 0.92. So sum of infinity is applicable over here because next term इसी term से छोटी है. So let's find sum to infinity, which is a upon 1 minus r. So this should be less than 13. 1 upon 1 minus 0.92. What do we get?
12.5.
12.5. So find the sum of all the terms where it's less than 13. That means the target can never be achieved. Hence, can never reach target. Hence, he can never reach target. Okay. Question 30 कराना है अजर और आयशा को. Okay, यहाँ पे कोई क्वेश्चन है तो प्लीज आस्क.
No, ma'am.
First and the second terms of a GP are P and 2P respectively, where P is a positive constant. The sum of the first n terms is greater than 1000P. Show that 2n is greater than 1001. Okay. So we're given a GP where the first term is P and the second term is 2P. So from here we know that A is P and what is R?
2.
Why is it 2?
2p divided by p.
Yes. Second term over first term. 2p upon p gives us 2. वैसे भी what do you multiply with p to get the next term? 2. So R is 2. Okay. So फिर कह रहे हैं that the sum of the first n terms, so Sn, is greater than 1000p. So we need the formula for Sn of GP. It's A 1 minus r power n upon 1 minus r. That's greater than 1000p. So A is P 1 minus 2 power n upon 1 minus 2. Greater than 1000p. So P 1 minus 2 power n upon minus 1 is greater than 1000p. Send negative 1 to the other side, but remember this is inequality. So the sign will flip. When you multiply or divide a negative value on both sides of an inequality, so the inequality sign changes. It's going to be P 1 minus 2 power n less than minus 1000p. cancel the p's on both sides. So we have 1 minus 2 power n greater than, less than, sorry, minus 1000. So we get, bring 2n here and this becomes 1001. So is that what we were supposed to show? Yes. Show that 2n is greater than 1001. Part 2. In another case, p and 2p are first and second terms, respectively, of an arithmetic progression. So if this is an AP, that means A is P, the first term, and what's the common difference?
P.
Yes. Azhar, आप क्या कह रहे थे?
P.
हाँ, P. So D is P. Okay. The nth term is 336. So what's the formula for nth term? A plus D n minus 1. So it will be P plus P times n minus 1 equals 336. So P plus Pn minus P equals 336. So we just get Pn equals 336. Then it says that the sum of the first n terms is 7224. So Sn equals 7224. Formula for nth term of an AP, n over 2 times 2a, which is P, plus D, which is also P, times n minus 1 equals 7224. Okay. Expand the brackets. Yeah, okay, let's simplify the bracket. 2p plus pn minus p equals 7224. So we get n upon 2 p plus pn equals 7224. In fact, we already know that pn is 336. So replace this with 336. Let me expand the bracket first. We get Pn plus Pn square equals 7224 times 2. Which gives
14448.
yeah, 14448. That's correct. अब Pn की जगह हम लिख सकते हैं 336 और Pn square की जगह क्या लिख सकते हैं?
336 over P whole square.
Three 36 over P whole.
336 plus square.
मुझे दोनों की बात नहीं समझ आई। सर आप दोबारा समझाओ।
मैम पीएन बल्कि नहीं मैं बता
देखो मैं तो ये सोच रही हूँ कि Pn स्क्वायर है। हाँ
336 over P जो है वो n है, तो हम सिर्फ n को स्क्वायर कर रहे हैं, तो P into 336 over P whole square.
ठीक है, यूं भी हो सकता है। और मेरे जहन में ये आ रहा है, आपने भी बिल्कुल ठीक कहा है कि इट्स गोइंग टू बी P n and n equals 14448. So Pn is 336. So it's going to be 336 plus 336n equals 14448. अब इसको रीअरेंज करो, पहले 336 को माइनस करो, फिर इसको डिवाइड करो, तो you get 42. And once you have that, तो ये फॉर्मूला यूज कर लेते हैं. Pn equals 336, n की वैल्यू आ गई तो P8 आती है शायद. हाँ, P8 आ जाए. What you were saying, Dua, would get you the same answer. Okay, this was today's classwork. मैं homework post करती हूँ थोड़ी देर तक WhatsApp पे. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. I'll also post this solution in case you do not get to copy this. ठीक है, अल्लाह हाफिज़. See you tomorrow. Homework करके आना है वरना नहीं समझ आएगी क्लास.